Ever since I was a little girl, I have been so interested in the outdoors, splashing around in the ponds, jumping in freezing cold swim holes, and chasing after birds. Even playing tea parties in my grandmother's garden, knowing, with my sister, knowing that we would get in trouble for tampering with her flowers. These were all memories from when I lived in Mexico. Unfortunately, that came to an end when my parents decided to move to New York City. I was a shy 7-year-old, afraid to speak to anyone, not knowing the language, and I was even scared to go outside to my little outdoors, my backyard. English was very difficult, but I learned it little by little, and I started getting comfortable with my surroundings. The love I had for the outdoors reemerged every summer, and every day I wanted to go to the park and to the pool and to play tennis, and I would do it, and I would beg my mom. And sometimes, in true Hispanic fashion, she would even drag me along those days I did not want to go. The year I started middle school was hard, switching schools, meeting new people. It was something I didn't want to do, but I didn't have a choice. The only thing I was really, really excited for was that 3-day trip to Crisadora, which I had heard about from my older sister that had gone the previous year. She said it was too cold and muddy. Everybody was complaining, but the only good thing was the food. And I was like, muddy? Yes, sign me up. So I filled out the permission slip, and I was on my way to Manus. Right as I stepped outside, I felt comfortable. I felt like I belonged there. The feeling of home. Little did I know that those 3 days would change my life completely. I now knew I loved that feeling, the feeling of being outside. So I packed my bags every summer since, and I got on that cheese bus on my way to Manus. Every summer it taught me something completely different. Passion, commitment, self-worth, teamwork, perseverance, and the most important, respect, responsibility, and risk. For the past three years, I've been working at Crisadora as an outdoor educator. I couldn't be happier. My first year working there, I was super scared and afraid and nervous. I thought I was gonna mess everything up. I thought I was gonna lose a child in the middle of the woods, which has never happened, and it will never happen. But those thoughts do run through your head. They do. And they only go away until you meet the students, because they're just as nervous and as scared as you are. But they're there to learn, and they're happy, and they're ready to have fun. So you shake it off, and you enjoy it with them. During my first leadership training corps, after our hiking trip, which was 5 days, 4 nights, we were unpacking, and one of my students named Isabella came up to me and looked at me and was like, "Thank you, Xatziri. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for allowing me to be myself." And I'm telling you, it took every little inch in my body to not break down and cry in front of this girl, because I was in her position when I was an LTC, and I was telling those same words to my outdoor educator. So I never thought that me, Xatziri, would be able to inspire someone like someone inspired me. Christodora is not just a summer camp or a 3-day trip or a fun lesson in school. It's so much more than that. It's a family, it's a community. It's a place where students like Isabella and myself go to learn about the outdoors and get inspired and see what nature has to offer. My mom has always told me, you're a people person, you have this bright soul. And I was always like, bright soul, okay. But now I think I'm starting to realize that it only takes that one person to spark a flame in you so you can inspire someone else, and then they can inspire the next person that comes along. I have been granted with this opportunity to not just be in constant contact with the outdoors, but also to teach these wonderful students that get inspired and inspire me as well. To teach them is wonderful, but the best part is that they teach me how to be a great leader. And this is why I have always wanted to do, and now I know that this is what I want to pursue. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep inspiring people, and not only that, but inspiring these students that come to Christodora. So I want to give a huge thank you to Christodora for creating a place where a passion can become a life works, and also for making me this wonderful woman I have become. Thank you.